Hey there guys, welcome back to Texas Beer Reviews, and on this episode we will be looking at Perennial's Abraxas. This is the 2015 vintage, and it is their Imperial Stout brewed with vanilla beans, cacao nibs, ancho chili peppers, and cinnamon sticks. So it's interesting though, on the label it does not say vanilla beans, but on Tapped it does, and I'm always aware that they use vanilla beans. But yes, this is from November of last year. And Perennial is out of St. Louis, Missouri. And Abraxas is pretty limited. It does see some distribution in some other states, not here in Texas. But I know when it does, it goes pretty quickly. And this is definitely pretty sought after. Familiar with Mexican cake or hunapu or even Prairie Bomb slightly, this is their version of a Mexican spice stout. So whereas Prairie Bomb doesn't use cinnamon, they use coffee instead, all those other three use cinnamon as opposed to coffee. But I've never had Abraxas. Anyone else have Abraxas?
Nope.
No. All right. So very excited to try it, and let's pop it open. This was courtesy of Tomas, so thank you, sir. It's not a gusher. Okay. All right. So. Yeah. Wow. So that pour is pretty black and very, very little head. Just a very thin ring. I didn't pour too aggressively, but I'm sure if you get a little bit more aggressive, you get a little bit more head out of it. But very, very thin head there. Almost non-existent, but very black. Slightly kind of a brown caramel at the very tips there. But it is definitely a pretty dark beer. So, but
when you get the head, you don't even see it. It's so dark.
Let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Oh, wow. Definitely pulling the cinnamon first off the bat.
Yep.
Definitely the cinnamon. Yeah, some kind of like a liquid chocolate.
Smell a little bit of the heat too in there.
Yeah, getting that pepper. Definitely. Maybe just a hint of vanilla, but it's definitely not as prevalent as the other flavors, or I guess the other aromas there. May come out a bit more as it warms or in the taste, but let's go ahead and find out. It smells pretty good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely tons of cinnamon. I'm getting. What do you guys think?
But you still get a lot of vanilla too, right in the middle of it.
Oh yeah.
The actual cocoa nib is very prevalent, but it comes in towards the back end. It's really nice.
Yeah, I'm getting like it's almost like a Hershey's chocolate to me, like kind of a like the syrup chocolate you put on ice cream.
Right.
It's kind of what I'm getting on this.
So like the Hershey Kisses just melts in your mouth, just
Yeah.
slowly just like trickles down.
Yeah. A little bit so you can see Jordan's face.
I'm good.
I can barely taste it. I like the IPAs.
Wow. So what about the pepper heat?
Pepper heat is very mild.
Yeah,
It's
definitely really
more
mild.
of a flavor instead of actual heat.
Yeah, now ancho chilies are it's basically a roasted poblano pepper, or dried poblano pepper. And so poblanos aren't very spicy. You're going to get more of the flavor out of this pepper, that kind of, slightly roast, dark, kind of a fruit caramel type thing going from those peppers in terms of flavor. You're not really going to get the heat from it like you would, say, a chipotle, which would be a dried jalapeno, or arbol, or any of the other, spicier flavor peppers. So like Mexican cake, for example, uses habanero peppers, which is going to be a lot hotter. So you'll get the heat from that a lot more, but you won't get the heat out of ancho chilies compared to that. But on the mouthfeel,
I don't even taste it. It's very light. It's more like a flavor than an actual heat to it. But the cinnamon is so
I think it's definitely more on the full side.
Yeah,
It's sticky, definitely very sticky. Carbonation's pretty low, as you can tell, from the lack of the head that poured.
Very slight.
But I really like this beer a lot. I'd personally am going to go 4.5 stars out of 5 on this. What do you guys think?
Definitely, I would definitely buy a bottle of that beer.
Yeah.
I definitely buy it.
Yeah, this is very, very good stuff. So if you're ever in, I don't know what all states distributes to, but
it's not Texas.
no, it's not Texas. So you know, you're into trading. You've always heard, you know, if you want to try this beer or kind of, you know, like those style Mexican spice stouts, like, you know, for example, you live here and you've had Prairie Bomb, this would be something comparable in a certain sense. It has a cinnamon where it does Prairie Bomb with coffee, so it doesn't have that, but it does have those other elements, the vanilla, the chili peppers, and the chocolate. And yeah, so also very similar, of course, to Hunapu and Mexican cake, which which we don't get here either. But I would definitely recommend trading for it, or if you're in St. Louis when it releases, or, you know, maybe if they have it on tap at the brewery at Perennial, or I think they distribute to like New York. I don't remember all the places, not very many states. But I would definitely check this beer out. Yeah, very highly recommended. Very delicious Mexican spice stout. So, but with all that said, that's pretty much it for Perennial's Abraxas. So keep watching. We've got some more good stuff coming up. More barrel aged beers. You know, maybe another hoppy can here. So as always, think global, drink local, and cheers.